Hello, I am so glad you can join me today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I am making some green peas and rice, some green pigeon peas and rice. Now over the holidays, someone had written me that they were making oxtails from my video, and they wanted to make rice, and they were looking through my videos to see if I had made rice. But guys, I had made rice but not green peas and rice up there. So today I am gonna make sure I make green peas and rice so that anyone who needs to know how to make it can just go on my video and see it. So let's get started. And the first thing we're gonna do, of course, we need is our green peas. Now this is a pack of peas. You could find these in a Spanish restaurant. This is where I got this from, in the freezer section, just in case you're from the islands and you live abroad and you need to know where to get some peas. I found this in a Spanish restaurant in the freezer section. Now I have here, I already measured out 2 cups of peas. So I'm gonna clean these peas. Over here I have a half an onion. So in here I have 3 cloves of garlic. So come over to the stove and I'll show you exactly how we're gonna make our green peas and rice. So over here I have my saucepan. In my saucepan I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, and to that olive oil I'm gonna add maybe about a tablespoon of butter. I'm just gonna let that melt down for a minute. So to my butter and my olive oil I am going to add my garlic. Stir it out for a minute, not a minute, just a few seconds, and then I'm going to add my onions to that. Guys, you see when I'm cooking my rice and my meat, I almost start out the same way. If when I'm doing my curry chicken, I say add my olive oil and so on, and my garlic, and then my seasonings and onions. I'm doing the same thing with the rice, so I'm not really changing it up a lot. I'm gonna saute this here for a minute, like this, in the pan. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is my peas. I drain my peas so to get a lot of water out of the peas, and then I'm gonna saute my peas. And basically this is it. I would add some black pepper and some seasonings and just leave this here for a few minutes and let that cook down, everything cook down there for a few minutes. Okay guys, so we add some black pepper in there. And this is, even though I have some garlic in there, I'm still going to add some more garlic powder. I'm going to add here, this is some all-purpose seasoning. And somebody asked me what kind of all-purpose seasoning that I use. This is the all-purpose seasoning that I use right here. I'm going to add some more, a little bit more onion powder. Coming up, onion powder and a little paprika, and this is Tinaraine seasoning, and add some of that to it. And basically this is it right now, so I'm just gonna let this, just like peas, just kind of cook a little bit in here. I'm not gonna add a cover on. I'm going to leave it like this, but every few minutes I'm going to come back and just give it a good stir. So this is about it. This has been here for about 5-8 minutes. I was constantly stirring it. And this is what your peas look like. So now I'm going to add my liquid to this. Now you have choices, guys. You can add water or you could add chicken stock. I'm gonna add chicken stock. Some people add coconut water. Your choice. But usually in the islands we would always add water. But I'm adding, this is a box of chicken stock. So I'm gonna add 4 cups. because I'm going to cook 2 cups of rice. Okay, so to 1 cup of rice would be 2 cups of chicken stock, so 2 cups of water. So 4 cups of chicken stock would be 2 cups of rice. Okay guys, that's 3. 1 more. So that's 4 cups in here, guys. And now I'm going to add, this is 4 cups. I'm going to add 1 sweet potato that I peel. I'm not going to cut it because it's going to cook in there. I'm not adding anything else. I'm just going to cover my stove. I'm going to lower my stove and I'm going to leave this here, let it come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, I'll come back, I'll taste the water to make sure that it has, because I didn't put any salt in here, to see if I need to put salt, and if I do, I'll add it then before I add my rice. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so my water has been boiling, my peas is boiled, my potato is in there. Potato is not cooked, don't worry about the potato. By the time the rice is finished, the potato will be cooked. And this is my rice. Now this is, remember, I have 4 cups of water in here, and this is 2 cups of rice. This is brown rice, but that's because that's the only rice that I cook. Okay guys, so I wash my rice. So now I'm gonna put my rice in here with my peas. Let me just, okay guys, so once you finish that, you give your rice a good stir. Now guys, even if you don't measure like I just measured, right, and you put your rice in there, you see the water is just above the rice is here. The water is just above the rice. That's how you want. You can't have water all the way up here and rice down there, because what's going to happen is your rice is going to cook too soft. You don't want your rice to be too soft, so just have the water just above the rice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, let me get a smaller spoon. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to taste the liquid in here, because I didn't add any salt to it. So I'm going to taste it to see if I need to add salt to it. Yes, I need some salt. So now I'm going to add a little salt. And you add a little salt, guys, and if you need to add more, you add more, and then taste it, and you are the only one can tell if that's good enough for you. Okay, so you just add a little bit of salt until you get the right portion in there. So let me taste it again. That's good, because you don't want to over salt it, you want it to be just right. So that's right guys. So now my stove, I'll put my stove on low. You don't want your stove to be high, you leave your stove on low. I cover my saucepan tightly, my stove is on low, and I'm just going to leave this here and let it do its thing. When it's all done, then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Guys, so the rice is all done. Here it is. It's just finished, so it's nice and hot. I have not done anything to the rice since I showed it to you. I put the rice in there, just enough water that covered the rice. I put my potato in there, which was not fully cooked, and you saw that the seasonings and so on I added to it. And that's all I did. I covered it and I just left it. Now, to be honest with you, I wasn't really timing it. I forgot to time it, so I can't tell exactly how long it was there. But the thing about it is, all you have to do is check your rice, get a fork, just stick a fork in it to see if it's wet to the bottom. If it's not wet to the bottom, it's dry, and your grains are soft, you're good to go. I don't even have to check these grains. I could just look at them and see that they're fully cooked. So this is what my rice look like here, guys. That's my rice. See that? My rice is fully cooked, the grains are cooked. So my potato right here, see, my fork goes right through my potato, is cooked, okay? And my grains and my rice to the bottom is cooked. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, take my rice out of this saucepan and put it into this dish that I have here, and then I will try it for you. So let me just go ahead and take it out. And this is your rice, guys. This is how you cook rice, okay? This is how you cook your rice. And then I'm gonna put my potato right here at the side. You can slice that potato, eat it however you want. Guys, this is what your rice should look like. And that's how you make green peas and rice. So let me get a fork and taste it for you. So let me taste this rice for you. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my plate and just taste it from there. Just put some rice on my plate. Yes, yes, yes. Now I am gonna go ahead and taste this for you. My first bite. Guys, this is good. It is good because of the chicken stock that I put in there. The chicken stock give it more flavor. The onion, the butter, the garlic, and all the seasonings I put in there, the little Tinaraine seasoning, so on, makes it very flavorful. So you don't need gravy. I know in the islands we usually make gravy to go with our rice. If you cook this rice, you don't even need gravy with it. But if you have your little oxtails on the side or your little meat and vegetables and so on the side, fantastic. This is very good, guys. So guys, if you want to learn how to make rice and peas, just follow the recipe that I just made, and you can make your own rice and peas. It was very easy, very simple. You put everything in, cover it, leave it, and when you think it's done, you can go back and check it. Guys, don't forget to share, like, and leave me a comment. I love reading your comments. And subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Very important. Guys, I had fun making this rice and peas, and I hope you have fun making some for your family as well. Until next time, bye-bye.